Nice live shot here at State Farm Stadium, opened in 2006 here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So 2nd down coming up. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts stepping up, and he's going to run. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Hurts on 1st down. He's got Devontae Smith. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's 2nd and 5. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. It's Hurts once again. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on 1st. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Takes out a one-stop.
Greg Dortch on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's DiMercado. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
At the 29-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. No surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Looking for someone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Backed up all the way to the 17 now for 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Elliott connects there, and that will add to their score.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cardinals take over.
Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
2 yards on
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a game to DiMercato. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brought down right
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And here in the first, already up to a 10-0 advantage. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Max Melton who held him down there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Hurts setting up to throw. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. And it's a sneak. Hurts. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2nd and 3. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They put a receiver in motion right. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal. Barkley. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Eagles make it a 16-point ball game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Now Kyler gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Murray. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Hurts on first down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Offense to the line for second down. Hurts looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. He works it down to the 37. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
On third down, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Finds his man over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Hurts yet again. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. Nice hit, Hurts fumbles. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of his own end zone, here's Murray. Taken in by Harrison. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
16-yard line.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's going to tuck it and run. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Barkley.
Saquon Barkley with the ball carrier.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. You're just fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. It's Barkley again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Hurts now from the gun. Drops back. Needs an open man.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Elliott connects there. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
On the return, here comes Emari DeMercado. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first
The Arizona
10
offense ready to get things going again.
23-yard line.
They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. DeMercado on the carry. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. No run with DeMercado. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Start this one out with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Now he takes it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Hurts. He's running for it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hurts setting up to throw. He's got Brown on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Their 48-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. From the 48. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Hurts. That's complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. It's Hurts once again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Hurts throwing again. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They motion the slot man right. And again, here's Hurts. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
His kick is
That
good.
one splits the uprights.
Makes the score
And the Eagles continue
27,
piling on to this
Cardinals
lead.
nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard
The Cardinals
line.
getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. 1st and 10, Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 14
The Cardinals
yards.
deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Murray. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
Safe to
10.
say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He'll throw it. He's got him. That's McBride. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Third and 1. Here's Murray. He keeps it and takes off. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Cardinals to begin quarter number 3. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First call here coming from the shotgun. Murray looking to throw. He takes it himself. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
At the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Murray. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Murray. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Here's Saquon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Option play. They give it to Barkley. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Hurts looking to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Running it after the penalty. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Hurts. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down at the line.
Complete to number 11, A.J. Brown. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Run here, this is DiMercado. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
That's a pretty darn smart play right there, and you've got to be so careful. You got to make sure 100% that you're outside that tackle box before you throw it away, because you don't want to hand him a safety off an unforced mistake.
The Cardinals out for the punt, and he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or 2 short of midfield. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
He's coming. Check him. Check. He's coming.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, a run with Barkley. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Woods tucks it, starts running. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So they get dinged for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this run's good for a 9-yard pickup, but it still leaves him short. That brings up 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Barkley. They bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
You look at the tendencies and the stats, Kate, 4th, and that distance, typically you see pass. Unless, of course, you got the perfect running play in your back pocket and a whole bunch of trust in the people around you.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles trying to end this before the final quarter. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Philadelphia.
Dortch now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's a game to DiMercado. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take over after returning it inside the red zone.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Completed left side to Smith. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Smith. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Barkley will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals offense making its way out. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
They're going play action. It's Murray. Pass caught by DeRicciardo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
2nd and 6 now. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go to Barkley again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RP. Oh, you get to hand it and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's another carry for Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Hurts setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
He's tackled at the
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun given out of Dillon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action. Hurts has it. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hurts tucks it, starts running. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Barkley going to try to smash his way in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. Hurts. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, great chance to win. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. DeMercado bringing it back. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. DeMercado on the carry. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. Now he takes it. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Kyler looking to throw. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Then he's 2nd down.
Darius Smith on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty. Murray looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 2. Murray. Oh, he's going to run for it. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals take 7 points off the deficit.
44, Cardinals 7.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Gibson now to return. This makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down. Passes the 35. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Smith brings in another one. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. I know you and I were both a bit surprised to see them favored so heavily on the road coming into this one, but the projections were right. A nice road win for them.
Yeah, sometimes those people making those predictions, sometimes they do get it right. And these guys were just on a totally different level than the opposition. They overcame that home field advantage pretty easily to be able to take the game that they were indeed favored in.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Glendale.